I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
DM Watts.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
And welcome to another episode of DM Watts Podcast, guys. It is good to see you guys again on a gloomy Tuesday.
Woo!
But yesterday...
Was it gloomy Monday?
Oh, man. Monday. No BS. Okay, before we get started, DMWatchPodcast.com. Yeah, DMWatchPodcast.com. Check it out. We are sitting here on all streaming services. This even includes Spotify now. And we checked and it worked. We're back up, so you guys can find us on Spotify also. Starting with yesterday's episode where we talked about athletes versus doctors.
Yes.
Doge, AMC, Sheba, Saitama, Terra, blah, 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 to the moon. To the moon, all that good stuff. Yeah, so let's talk about this weather. So Monday morning, we wake up. You know, the weather was like, first of all, Sunday, it was what, 77 was the high?
I think so.
It was like 77.
It was just a nice day on Sunday.
Yeah, it was nice. Monday, we wake up. It's a little gloomy outside. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's gloomy. You know, whatever.
It starts hailing at 6:30
It started hailing, not just like, hey, we got a little bit of hail. No, it was like a hailstorm, like if it was rain, except it was hailing. It was coming down hard. I was like, what the? This is ridiculous. Yeah.
Needless to say, it's been a bad vibro day, and it thundered and lightning, and the temperature keeps dropping.
Yeah, the barometric pressure is not. Yeah. Okay,
Sorry.
what was that one from?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, okay.
Rhapsody. Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I could never say that word.
Rhapsody.
And I just proved it to the whole entire world. I can't say it.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one. I mean, one of our sons can't say Massachusetts.
True.
Yeah, he says Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's massive two shit.
Yeah, so that's what he says.
Some people say that just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun.
That much I know.
Yeah, so it started hailing, and then it's just been gloomy all day.
Well, and it hailed like 3 times. It was just tons of fun.
Yeah, it was weird because
a lot of hail.
Yeah, it was a lot of hail, but we got through it. And we had a day.
We will recover.
Yeah, we'll recover.
We will rebuild.
We I'm telling you, it was just ugly. And we had to take our dog to the vet.
Oh yeah, Scar. Damn it.
We had to take our dog to the vet.
Scar had something wrong with his eye. Yeah. Scar is not going to have a scar, but I was like, that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because it's the left eye.
Yeah.
I don't remember if Scars was on the right eye or the left eye, but I was like, yeah, he's living up to his name.
Well, $118 later, he's okay.
Well,
you know what? Dogs are not cheap, but they are family. At the end of the day, it's like that's one of the things that a lot of people don't realize when you get a dog. Okay, you saying you will love him and squeeze him and take care of him, just like.
I know when you looked at me when we went to pick him up, we were sitting there and you're like, okay, we're gonna go get him, and.
Yeah.
She's like, did the doctor discuss everything with you? And I go, yeah.
I said, how much is it?
And Davey looked at me, he's like, well, how much did she say it was?
Yeah.
And I'm like, doesn't freaking matter now. Like, wait, you know what? We're just gonna leave Scar.
Yeah, that was my plan. It's like, well, how much is it? It's gonna be this much. Well, you know what? Y'all gained another animal today, and that's what it's about. That's why I like the place.
Wow, this is not. And how does this matter?
Hey, as I'm saying, that's what it was.
I just looked at him and I go, no.
I mean, as I'm just saying, we had to, figure it out. We figured it out, obviously. We clearly bought our dog back.
Yeah. We were back there mopping the stalls of the vet.
Yeah. We figured it out.
Clearly.
All right. So my turn on the fishbowl. All right. Let's see about this. Okay. What do you really think about Facebook, TikTok, and social media? I feel like we've had this though, because we did social media, didn't we? Yeah. Want to get another one?
Sure.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah, I feel like we had that one.
Yeah. Well, we talk a lot about social media.
We do, but I know we specifically had social media. That's the one I know we did have. I like it. Sorry.
Okay. I like to wake up.
Yep. How do you unwind? Unwind? That's the one I pulled. Okay. How do you unwind? So I mean, we already know how we unwind. I said, was it Overcooked? That's our game.
Overcooked is our game. And I actually got miffed at him. And right before we came down to record, he's like, baby, I just want to make you feel better. I want to be the reason why you feel better.
Yep.
I was like, well, it could start by you playing Overcooked with me. He's like, we play it every night. Well, we didn't last night.
Yeah. So
damn it, I want to unwind by screaming at our little avatars making
whatever
burritos.
They're trying to make, burritos or pizza
soup
or a burger,
making soup on a pirate ship.
Yeah, but she said that, but that's truly what the game is. It's literally, it's called Overcooked. There's Overcooked 1, there's Overcooked 2. No BS, people. This game is so addicting. It is definitely meant for 2 people. Do not play with 1 player. What this game is you're literally going around, you're trying to save your village, but to save the village, you have to do all these cooking challenges.
Yep.
And the cooking challenges, they take place in these random spots.
And it's literally drawn for like a kid.
Yeah.
So it really looks like it's for a 12-year-old.
Yep. But you get on there.
But my gamers out there, for anyone that knows Worms on the computer and how the art, it was like, what is this kiddie game? And then you discover it's really not a kiddie game because it's really hard. That's Overcooked.
Yeah,
it's brightly colored and they're cute little cartoons and there's just all kinds of weird funky stuff going on.
But they get down.
And then you're like, no, this isn't a kid's game.
Yeah.
Because we cuss each other and
we're
like,
we
no,
like,
but
what
then
are you doing?
We get into a group, we laugh through the whole thing first off.
Yeah.
2, though, we'll get into a groove and we just fall silent. And that's how you know we're gonna beat the board that time because we both go just quiet. And it's just the service, because you got to serve it, you got to cook it, you got to do it, you got to do dishes, you got to pick up dirty dishes. Things are moving, things are catching on fire, and you got to jump over lava, and
it's pretty good. It's Overcooked 1, Overcooked. We're on one called Overcooked All You Can Eat. And what that is Overcooked 1, 2, and a bunch of additional boards. It's for Xbox or PS4 or PlayStation. So just go check it out. Trust me, you'll like that.
Do that. Now, I mean, today I'm not going, a lot of times when I try to unwind, it's especially on a rainy day, because that's what I've always done since I was a teenager, is watch British TV. And that's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's what we did today.
Even though it's not really a British show.
Yeah, what was it called
British
again?
people. Bridgerton.
Bridgerton on Netflix. I tell you, it's kind of.
I'm late to the game.
It's scandalous. It's scandalous going on. There's scandals going on. I'm like, this how they get out over there?
He walked in. So last night I was talking to everybody, or today's show, I was talking to everybody about it. And he hadn't seen it. And I was like, no, there's a lot of sex in it. So then he comes in today and he sat down. He's like, well,
okay.
That's how they get down.
How they get down over
I was
here.
like, oh yeah, that's nothing.
That's how Bridgerton gets down.
They're just doing that on the stairs. Wait till they go outside.
Or up under the bleachers or whatever.
Under the bleachers of a boxing match.
I was like, okay, well, that's how they do it. Then,
At one point, I got so bored with it. I was like, and they're having sex again. And he just started laughing. He looked up from the computer. He's like, So, no, but it's my thing. I curl up with a blanket and just open the windows, and there you go.
Yeah. But I mean, when you talk about unwinding though, I mean, we have other things that we do too. Like, so, before, clearly the winter and stuff like that, we used to go on walks, and our walks it went from, we can only go a block
3-4 miles
to 3. Next thing you know, it was like, how far did we, I think the farthest we went, was it 4.5 miles or something like that? And we were like, really?
Yeah.
We did that? Like, and we were gone.
Because we went to a place that we thought in our heads, like we'd never clocked it. We thought it was further, and it only ended up being like 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
And we're like, how is that only 1.5 miles? So then we walk around the thing that's only 1.5 miles and take extra trails and all that. And came even out the other side and back around to the house.
Yep. And we were like, well, okay, hey, great. We did it.
Yeah.
We got to walk in. But I think also another thing that we do that I love, that we do to unwind, is talk. Like, look, I will tell you this, if you're listening to us and if you're single, clearly, all right, fine. But this is for if you're couples, or even if you're single, just talk to somebody.
Absolutely.
Talk to somebody. If you're tired of people, well, clearly that this one isn't for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
no, but I think it's important if you're married. I think it's important to have that basis of a friendship.
Right. So, like, there's a lot of people that are married out of principle, right? But when I say married out of principle, it's like you're married and you just don't want to go through all the stuff of getting a divorce because you're just like, whatever, I don't like this person, and that's terrible. Actually get to know the person again. You know what I'm saying? Because then we talk about how after so many years you evolve into another person. Like,
absolutely. People don't change; they evolve.
They evolve, and then it's just like, hey, and in a way, it can be a positive thing, because now it's like, well, let me have you fall in love with the new me, or let me woo you, like, the new you, or the
Well, and I
evolution
mean,
of you
I think
again.
best case scenario is, you get married to evolve with that person.
Yes.
And it's really sad to see when other people evolve, or I mean, some do change, of course they do, things happen.
Yeah.
But it's really sad to see when that other person doesn't either change with them, or doesn't
or
even
know,
know
doesn't
or
care.
realize that they've evolved into somebody else.
But sometimes
sad.
sometimes evolution can just be looked at as just change, period.
Sure.
Now, granted, evolution is a change, but don't look at it as like, oh, you used to do this, you used to do this. Yeah, okay. Well, sometimes people aren't that same person. Okay, and get used to, certain things where you guys can come together, rather than sit here and be like, oh, he or she has changed. I don't like this person anymore.
Well, and sometimes though, you don't do this anymore. It's literally a person doesn't realize that they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
and you just have to bring it to their attention.
Yeah,
and you can do it in a non-confrontational way.
And
by the way,
and personally, I feel like that's the problem, because typically, when you're being told that you're not doing something anymore, typically it's an argument.
Yeah,
typically it's an argument,
but not in our house.
No.
That's why we enjoy talking to each other.
That's right.
Because
So,
we're honest and open about it.
And so, we truly married each other and our best friends. We clearly married each other's best friends. So and that holds whatever. Well, you know what it is. That holds true though. That holds true. So we talk.
Yeah, that's another way to unwind.
One of the things that I found too. So this seriously happened. I went fishing and caught a fish. I don't know if I may have told that.
He's such a fisherman now.
You know what I'm saying? So
apparently it was this big.
Yeah. But one of the things that I didn't realize was so cool is Reddit. Reddit, if you guys don't know what Reddit is, it's a forum, and it's pretty cool because you can share ideas. There's a bunch of different forums and communities.
Facebook, right? But it's separated. Yeah. So it's always r/sourdough. Yeah. So if you want to know everything there is to know about sourdough bread and people baking it, r/sourdough. Nature is Metal is one that our son turned us on to.
Yeah, that's just a bunch of nature stuff.
It's just a bunch of nature stuff. So, and it's amazing.
Yeah. So what I did was I wonder r/fishing. Sure enough, it's just a bunch of
fishing.
Yep, fishing. So I posted that picture of me holding up the fish. And in Reddit, and I've gotten a buttload of comments. It's cool. The amount of fish people out there is just like, dude, congratulations on your first catch. You're addicted now. It's worse than heroin. I'm like, I didn't think it would be described like that. But he's like, hey, dude, like, welcome to your heroin addiction. And he said the tug and pull is a big difference. It's really addictive. I was reading that to you. It's like, trust me, the tug and pull is addictive. I was like, what are we discussing right now? It's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, I get it. We're talking about fish, but I was like, maybe something, a different description.
Well, I just thought it was funny that you caught a catfish.
Yeah.
When catfishing, the term is such a big thing right now in social media.
Really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
I just thought,
and it's pretty terrible too.
But that was a really great way for you to unwind.
To unwind. Or one of the things that I know you like to do, and I mean, this may not be for everybody, but if you don't knock it till you try it, she likes to sit in silence. Just be with herself.
I am psychotic that way.
Sleep
I've been told that I'm certifiably insane for wanting to just sit in silence. I've always been that way. If I didn't have a book in front of me, it was just our son and Sarah Blue used to get in the car and there'd be, you're insane, how you don't have the music blaring, how do you not blah 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 blah. And then
like, well, I don't need all
if
that.
I am listening to a radio and sitting in a car, it's NPR because it's quiet. They're talking about things that are very important to you as long as it's within a whisper tone. So you have to really listen.
Yeah.
Calm yourself so you can hear it.
Nope.
This man is like,
I don't know what is this. I'd be like, I can't.
Okay. I can't listen anymore.
I will get in the car sometimes. Like if I run in the store to grab something, it's like I just wait in the car. I come in the car and I'm like, it's just silence. I'm like, what is this code for something just happened and you trying to get my attention?
No.
Like, hey.
So, and I'm not gonna lie. So I had a business meeting phone call today. and you went to physical therapy, and I finished with my business call for the book, and I never unmuted the TV. And I sat there.
Yeah. Sat there for a
and
while.
I just watched the rain. And it was perfect.
Yeah. And that's, hey, we all do our thing to unwind. Hers is silence and meditation. You know,
I think that's where it comes from. I love to meditate, and I used to meditate all the time. So I think once you love meditation and are good at it, I think silence becomes something that you crave.
Yeah. And you know, especially like you said with meditation, because that's being comfortable with yourself, right?
Exactly.
Because getting to know your inner self and things like that.
It's hearing your thoughts.
Yeah.
When everything is quiet, I can hear my inner voice.
Yeah. And mine, that's why I can't do it quiet. My inner voice is just, I wonder what my inner voice is like. And all I hear is, ah! It's like, well, maybe I'll keep talking because I don't really want to hear that shit all day.
I'm sitting there going, I cannot bear to hear Pushing P's one more flipping time today.
Yeah, Lord.
I hate that song.
We hate that song.
I hate that song
so bad.
So bad.
I was like, well, that's really terrible.
I mean, that's another way I unwind.
Yeah.
Well, we unwind though.
Yeah.
Complaining.
Yeah. Because look, you all do it. First of all,
it's a stress relief,
right?
To a point.
But I think that one of the reasons that complaining is so healthy to us, because in the privacy of your home, you can complain about people that you would normally complain to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Complain about it. It's like, man, did you see?
There's a lot of, well, who else am I going to tell?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of that
There's
happens
a lot
in
that
this
statement
house.
that statements gets thrown out there a lot. Like, well, who the hell else I'm gonna talk to about it? Like, man, did you see what he had on? Like, did you like what is?
Did you hear what that bitch said to me?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's crazy, but there are plenty of different things people can do to unwind. I mean, like I said, one of the things we had in common with walking was, you know, exercise, good exercise, just something to unwind, you know what I'm saying? Or I think also that a lot of people do, I mean, hell, we still do it too. We are not against having a drink and sitting down with your significant other and just chilling and having a drink, man.
It's a hell of a lot cheaper, I know.
Yeah, I heard that. Because, I mean, what I find that the pandemic has taught a lot of us is like, it made a lot of us get in touch with our introverted self.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, hey, try to bring yourself out of that, you know what I mean? But it's comfortable.
And it's weird because I didn't realize how conditioned I was to having to be around people. And how much I honestly wasn't so keen on it. So yeah, it allowed me to restart. Of course, here's the thing about the pandemic. It has forced people to unwind. It has forced them to pick up gardening. That's a great unwind.
Yes.
I love yard work. That's my thing.
Which is what we did too.
He kept saying to me last season, he was like, man, the last 2 years, I'm glad my mom taught me to pull weeds and all that and all that stuff I hated to do when I was a kid.
I did.
Because now he knows what he's doing, and I come along and I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's therapy. If you pull a weed or cut down a tree or prune something.
Yeah. And shoot, we were just in Walmart the other day talking about, we're buying this on payday.
Yeah.
It was a chainsaw, an extended chainsaw, whatever it was. That's we got
a tree coming down.
I literally, you would thought it was a boxing match about to happen. I'm looking at a UFC match. I'm looking at the tree, talking all types of trash. Like
you talk.
I'm looking at the tree like your days are numbered, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even look. I'm taking limbs, stumps, trunks, all that is coming. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all that's coming down, bro. I don't mess around in this town. You understand? I'm the man. Me and my chainsaw. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Chainsaw Hobbs.
Like, so
I
be out there with hearing protection on and my eyeglasses. I mean, my safety goggles. Like, who want it? Like, look, don't bother me. And then you hear me screaming like the chainsaw got out of control. So,
tell you what, you learned real quick. Take your hearing aids out.
Oh, look. Word to the wise. If you got on hearing aids, they are designed to enhance any type of noise. These hearing aids will enhance. I just want everybody to know that. So lawnmowers, weed eaters,
Chainsaws.
chainsaws.
Blowers.
Yeah. When you have those on, it would behoove you to remember that you have hearing aids in.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, hearing aids now are they're designed to be so comfortable that you don't even know you're wearing them.
Well,
I got them in right now. Y'all don't even know that.
But yours are also, everybody now has the Bluetooth ones,
Mhm.
so you're listening to music. You don't have to have, your headphones in anymore.
Yeah.
So you do literally forget.
Yeah, I do. And I'm not gonna lie, I literally forget.
Yeah.
But that's the things that we would like to do to unwind, though. I mean, like I said, we like to go outside. The gardening, I'm telling you right now, she mentioned it, but I have to put emphasis on it. I never knew how healthy gardening is for you.
Yeah.
Gardening, you get out there, till the ground, plant those seeds, water those seeds, and then you sit there next thing you know, like a week later, you're like, oh snap, is that what I think it is?
Watching things grow.
I'm telling you.
And watching you have a hand in being a part of nature and getting to work the soil and
Mhm.
getting your hands dirty and getting a good labor in. I'm telling you, like, there's nothing like it. And you're getting a good dose of vitamin D, and you're getting some fresh air, and it's a true thing. I mean, it's a true thing. And getting away from the phone, because you're not going to answer the phone when your hands are all stuck in dirt.
Yeah, exactly. And it's great.
Yeah.
And it's great.
And you can get lost out there for
you
hours.
can get lost out, just like fishing. You don't even know what's going on. You're like, how long we been out here?
It's my thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, we talked about a few things that we do to unwind. I mean, I'm sure you guys have things that you do to unwind. You guys know where you can send those ideas at dmwatspodcast@gmail.com. We love to see how some of you guys unwind. Maybe you got anything else? Did I miss one for unwinding?
Oh, no. Sometimes I craft. I'm not a big crafter, but there
And
are
you draw.
times I'm just, but I don't really do that to unwind. That's more of a
No. Mm-hmm.
have to. But no, there are times like he'll look at me and I'm like, I have to craft. And you're like, okay, what are we making?
Well,
and then I'll make it and I'm good.
Or she has some good bakery things, going on in the kitchen. Hey,
Yeah,
let's do this.
And I don't like baking.
Yeah.
I'm not a baker.
She's a cooker, but when she does bake, it's
when
amazing.
I do bake,
It's pretty amazing.
it's usually off the dome, as you would say, and I can't duplicate it again. It's just this weird thing that takes over. I become possessed by a baker.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And
I for one love it.
then
when she
I'm
does
like,
it.
who did that? That was really good. Do I have a recipe? No, I don't. Okay, well, I'll try again another year.
Yeah, that's what it is. But guys, like we said, what do you guys do to unwind? Hit us up at DMY podcast at gmail.com.
At Dmail?
Okay.
Podcast at Dmail.
Let's go ahead. See, I put the G where the D was and
Yeah.
podcast at
I forgot
Dmail.
what that's called. I think it's called a spoonerism.
Okay, but no.
Well,
No, but
maybe
no.
it's not a spoonerism.
Podcast at gmail.com.
Good job.
Okay. You can find us at dmwatchpodcast.com. This is okay.
Why do you keep trying
What's in
to
here?
say it?
What's in
You
here? I don't know.
couldn't say it the first time,
What did you
babe.
put in this? I didn't
make
it.
Did somebody hit your self-destruct button again?
Mm-hmm.
Does that ever happen to you, ladies?
Whatever.
When your husband just all of a sudden needs a restart?
Hey.
Maybe you need to unwind.
I guess
Let's go
so.
play Overcooked.
Apparently so. So you guys heard the missus. DMWatchPodcast.com is where y'all can find us
Please
at.
don't say it anymore.
Yeah, I'm just screwing it up. Catch us on all the streaming damn services. Spotify.
Oh, please stop.
That was on purpose.
Okay.
But Doge, AMC, Sheba, Say Tama and Terry, y'all know where to find us at, man. And clearly Nisa says goodbye. She's over there looking at us playing with the basketball. You see
She
her?
is. She's playing basketball.
So, but hey,
Playing
hey, thank you guys for coming out. Well, thank you guys for coming out and watching us. We appreciate you. Thanks for clicking on us. I said coming out and watching us.
I know. I'm like,
See,
wow.
that's why we got to
all
roll.
here.
They're all here at the couches looking at us. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching us. We will see you guys next time. Signing out for DM Watts. I'm Davey.
I missed
And we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.